the most wonderful time of the year. No, it's not Christmas, it's postseason baseball. From Tucson to Tempe, both these bitter rivals agree that there's just something special about this game. All right, Brandon, I'm down here at the garage where you have to roll up your sleeves a little bit and get a little down and dirty if you want your car to be successful. Now, while most people are sleeping in on Saturday, I had the thrill to run Neil Thrill Hill with Devontae. For these D-back fans, the 2001 World Series was more than just a championship. It helped define a new era in Arizona sports.
From what's going on?
Brian, it's been a fun day. I think the entire state of Arizona is ready for some football. For Cindy, it's not about the design of these flags, but it's more so about making a difference in people's lives. The Golden Grannies prove that no matter what age you are, rhythm is just a state of mind. For Darius Simmons, this feels like a second home to him. And these fans are his new adopted family. Yeah! KJ Bowen was more than just an athlete at Peoria High School. His friends and family described him as a leader, caring, and motivational.
KJ is the most lovable person. Just when you're around him, you just feel his warmth.
Always making us laugh, you know, and we're just always messing with him, messing with us, and it's just back and forth, you know, it's just always a fun guy to be around.
Doug Clapp is the head coach at Peoria High School. He always believed KJ was a very unique individual and not just a football player.
KJ was one of those special athletes that it's a pleasure to get to work with and coach. He smile that just wouldn't stop, you know, just very friendly. The one word I would describe him is a gentleman.
Jamal Miles and TJ Simpson played football at Peoria High School and were close friends with KJ.
We were in the track and playing football together. We played on the same Pop Warner football team. And KJ, he's just a real goofy, funny type of guy. He just always like stuttering and everything.
I was about 13. He just came to our club track team, and he's still little, you know. And like since then, I just took him under my wing along with Jamal, just growing up because they're younger than me. So it's just like he was just like my little brother.
Loved and respected by many around the community, KJ embodied everything it meant to be a Peoria Panther. He always tried to do his best to represent the school he loved. That's why on April 20th, 2010, after being a pallbearer in New Mexico for a relative who had just passed away, KJ insisted that his family drive through the night so he wouldn't miss a day of track practice.
You know, of course, he wanted to get right back on the track, practice and everything. So we left after the reception and we got on the road, and he wanted to drive. He had just got his permit and he was real excited. Wanted to drive, so I let him.
While driving, KJ lost control of the vehicle and ended up flipping the car over the median.
I was in the car with him, so I had my hand on his back. I felt his last breath when the police came in and told me, "Are you the mother of Keith Bowen Jr.?" And I said, "Yes." And he told me, he said, "I'm sorry, he didn't make it, he didn't survive the accident." And it was, yeah, it was very, very, very hard.
I didn't believe it. I mean, right away, like all the memories of being with him and hanging out with him on the football field and off, just like they all hit me, and I really didn't believe it. I thought, you know, oh, something's wrong, you know, that's not right.
It was devastating. The next day, you know, when everything took place, it was kids, you know, crying, teachers crying, the whole thing. The beauty of it was how the outreach of the community that took place.
Although KJ was gone, his spirit lived on in the hearts of everyone who he had ever met. From the car wash that raised over thousands of dollars in his name to the support shown at the candle vigil.
I was very overwhelmed with the love and support that we got from the community.
I liked how everybody supported what happened and how everybody had his back and how many people really cared about him. So, you know, it was a warm spot in my heart.
A lot of people thought, you know, oh, he was just a football player, he was just a track athlete. Like, he was more than that.
To celebrate KJ's life, the football team will be wearing the number 85 on the collars of their jerseys. For you see, KJ might be gone, but he certainly won't be forgotten.
We've been trying to honor him as much as we can with the patch. We owe a lot to him.
I think he should remember as a hero at Peoria. Not just at Peoria, but just everywhere he went. He just let off that vibe that, you know, like, this guy should be looked up to, and he does everything he can.
So whenever you see the number 85 on a Peoria jersey, do not think sad thoughts, but instead, just crack a smile. Because somewhere, KJ is smiling down on us all. For First and 10, I'm Isaac Easley. ASU wide receiver Kenny Mitchell used to catch touchdowns for the Maroon and Gold. But nowadays, he catches criminals for the Fugitive Apprehension Impact Detail, and he goes by Detective Mitchell.
We go after all the wanted felons. Sometimes we're tasked with going after murderers.
After his football career, Kenny applied to the Air Force and the Phoenix Police Department. The Air Force actually lost his paperwork, so he decided to become an officer of the law.
Police force is very similar to playing football. I mean, you have your squads, you have your teammates, and we're going out there to do a job.
Being a police officer demands working in an intense environment. Kenny feels growing up with a lighthearted team attitude at ASU helped making adjusting to his new career a little bit easier.
I mean, our relationship was really tight. We'd joke around before practice. We'd have little sayings and stuff. Jake would start out and he would say, "The stars at night are big and bright." And deep in the heart of Texas.
Before our ride along deep in the heart of Phoenix, the 7-year veteran wanted to make sure I was prepared.
There you go.
After showing me what's up on a shooting range, Officer Mitchell took me on a ride along to show me a day in the life of a Phoenix police officer.
Any moment, each one of us, could be in trouble, and we need the other person.
What did you say? It was a black Beamer or a black Hyundai?
Audi.
Any day you can come home is a great day. Sometimes that slant route might not work out here.
In Phoenix, Isaac Easley, Cronkite Sports.
You broke my heart, cause I couldn't dance. You didn't even want me around. And now I'm back to let you know I can really shake them down.
On Saturday, the U.S. Airways Center played host to yet another intense, strenuous event. No, it wasn't a basketball game, it was the Golden Granny auditions.
To me, being a Golden Granny is that I know I can still do it.
My children love it, my grandchildren love it, and I love to dance.
I've watched them every year, and I have thought, oh my goodness.
All these dancing divas were fighting for an opportunity to be part of this legendary team.
I think the girls are nervous, especially the new girl.
I'm 63, and it's like, I've got the nerve to get out here and try out, whether I make it or not.
I'm hoping in my heart. In fact, I even said a prayer last night before I went to bed.
After the practice session, it was finally time for these grannies to shake what their great grannies gave them in front of the judges.
Shake that.
The Golden Grannies proved that no matter what age you are, rhythm is just a state of mind.
It's kind of in the genes. Just so much fun, though. You love it.
These grannies may be sore for the next few days, but that is the price they are willing to pay to earn the title Golden Granny. In Phoenix, Isaac Easley, Cronkite Sports.